Maria from Leonard Bernstein's West Side Story isn't just a beautiful song, but it kind of tells you how the production is going to go and end up throughout its entire runtime. And to start off every version of Maria, this is how I like to start it off. Maria. So we start off in G sharp minor, which is very odd because the majority of the piece afterwards is in E flat major. Now this might seem like a real big jump to get from G sharp minor to E flat major, but Bernstein has a really smart way of doing this. Before we go into E flat major, he has Tony sing a D sharp. Now the D sharp is the enharmonic equivalent of E flat. So when Tony starts singing in the main line, he goes from E flat to A natural. So not only are we not in E flat Ionian, we're actually in E flat Lydian. And now if you aren't familiar with West Side Story, you just gotta know that this E flat to A natural is called a tritone. It's not really pretty to ears, but it's heavily used throughout the entirety of West Side Story. It represents danger, fighting, and the rivalry between the Jets and the Sharks. Now the Jets and the Sharks are very unique gangs as well. The entire production is basically about the Sharks, who are Puerto Rican, and the Jets, who are a European bunch from New York City, having a rivalry in the Upper West Side. Now this is important because of how Bernstein ends the piece. He ends the piece with an Andalusian cadence. He goes from 3 to flat 2 to 1. It has this really nice smooth motion going downwards, and it's really cool, but this adds a little bit of flair into it. The flat 2 to 1 adds the Spanish classical side of music into it. You hear this a lot in traditional Spanish flamenco music, and since the Sharks are Puerto Rican and have that Latin descent, it's a really good use of chord harmony to put in there. But since we have this, and since it's so uncommon in the West, we have this feeling of the piece being unresolved by the time it ends. And this is because West Side Story is a tragedy. Spoilers if you haven't seen the show, but Tony dies in the end, so they aren't able to end up together, Maria and Tony. And so this unwillingness not only shows that this is his I want song, he wants Maria, it reminds us that he won't be able to actually get her by the end of the production's run. So with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe. Join my Patreon and I'll actually post a PDF of all the notes I took while making this. But with that being said, I'll see you later, you munchkins.